first carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man.
Go.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On the give, this is Harris, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field.
That's my fault. I did that shit. If I don't get a ball over, I win, bro. I get a ball up, I lose, bro.
By the rookie, an interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So they'll get another shot.
I can't get a ball away, man.
And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Here's Jones, throwing after the interception. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the right side with Harris.
Oh, don't go out of bounds. Man, I'm going with that.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Fuck, I was going with that one.
Now a give right side. It's Harris. He finds some open field here. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 23-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd and 11 now. Now Jones. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Marcus Golden has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
My kicker ass, bro.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now the first carry for
Get in there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. The catch made.
Oh, why did I leave Hopkins one-on-one with that nigga?
This beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray.
Just stop.
It's a Patriots sack. That one has set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Play action. Now it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go.
It's intercepted.
Fucking.
Picked up by Eli Apple. And the Patriots are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
Why? That's an incomplete pass, man.
Put it on the carpet, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
Oh, this bullshit. I went right through his fucking body, bro.
And they bring this one back. A scoop and score.
Yeah, you can't do shit on offense.
Touchdown for Arizona.
As long as I turn the ball over.
And he has great speed.
Part of the game.
Speed once he got
The offense is terrible.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it'd been a defensive
Me
tackle,
turn the ball over. If I don't turn that ball over,
Extra point good by Prater.
it's still 0-0.
Stands at 13.
Both of your TDs was on
You can bet
defense.
they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here.
Good shit, though.
Chase away following that fumble return. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that
oh, I juked the wrong way, bro. I was gone.
Plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. This is Harris.
I should have ran his ass over.
4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 41, Jones. He'll buy some time right.
Oh.
His throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Jones.
Oh, my God. I keep turning the ball over, bro.
Baker with a pick, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Second down and another run with Edmonds. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Murray now on 1st down. He's got it. Touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Prater for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. give. Running left is Harris. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll roll it back.
Throw the ball away, bro.
And he goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones.
Oh, look how he threw that ball.
He's just thrown his 3rd interception.
The fuck was that, man? See how he threw that shit, man? Gotta get that nigga off my roster, bro. I swear to God. Off season, that nigga is gone. I gotta get that nigga off my roster, bro. That nigga is terrible.
He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the turnover, here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And that will up the score now.
I just keep turning the ball over, gang. I just keep turning the ball over.
First half kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
What the fuck, man?
Time today. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will finally
that shit
return, but not
crazy.
Back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
That shit
CD, I know it's just
crazy.
But that's gonna be
it's not even your G. It's just my quarterback. He is terrible, bro.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the
It ain't even your defense. It's my quarterback. That nigga is terrible.
Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now on 2nd and 13, Jones. He'll let this go deep.
I'm just throwing the ball in anywhere now.
Interception.
I got to get that nigga off my roster, bro. Bad. He got to go, bro.
You have to wonder, Charles, a game
That
like
nigga has to go, bro.
what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now a give to Edmonds. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Yo, I'm getting smacked, my boy.
Chase Edmonds, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the route is on here in this first
I'm
half.
getting smacked, and I'm way better than this, bro.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Give me the ball up, bro. Short field.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Hold on, bro. Let me get this nigga out of here, bro. You got to go, bro. You got to go. Come on, bro.
For a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Forced out to his left. And they force him to the sideline, corral him out of bounds here behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense. Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage, because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Now Montez. And right side, Henry's got it. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
From the 27, Murray.
Man, this nigga wide open. Yo, that nigga wide open, gang.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a
good
threat
shit,
with the
my
ball in his
boy.
hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Good shit, my boy.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Good shit, my boy. Come on, bro.
This will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone.
Oh my God, man.
It's the man traded by the Patriots, Chandler Jones. In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. The run. He'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
This shit crazy, bro. All the turnovers, bro, is ridiculous,
These
bro.
defenses have become so opportunistic. And
bro, that's the funny part about you not even good like that, though. That's the weirdest part about the situation,
in
bro.
today's football that we use all the time,
This
completing the
shit
process
crazy,
of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Murray going to throw. He'll find the tight end, Sullivan, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats force the turnover.
I told you, your offense ain't good at all. I mean, you beating me, though. I respect it. You're really not making no noise.
Chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Edwards.
I get rid of the turnovers. I'm in the game.
In fact, right on the 30.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Tackle made by Marcus Golden. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Jones' throw taken in by Bourne. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Don't catch the ball!
But it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Look how he throwing the ball wide open, man.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Now, where the fuck my fumble at?
Possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in
Hell no. We own it.
Take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Flush to his right.
Good D.
Something made for the 3rd time. Picked up by Eli Apple. That is now 7.
I told you, your offense is trash. I turned the ball over a lot this game. Picks and fumbles. You scored only on defense. Your offense got 1 touchdown, bro. 1. GG, though. GG. Take advantage of it. I respect it. But your offense is terrible.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones.
This motherfucker here. You listen now. How's it, boy? I like that.
Racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
So big boy.
Bryan Edwards with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point up and through. So they do get 1 score back.
I turned the ball over. 5 interceptions, 3 fumbles. Without those turnovers, this game is 7-7. Or 7-6 because you miss your extra point.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Play fake. Murray.
Come on, you got to get over there, Dick. That's why I put you in that position. You got to get there. That's a pick.
Brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play.
That's a fucking pick. You there? That's a pick.
Now in Foxborough, it's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down.
Let's go.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I told you, your offense is trash. It's just those turnovers. That's it. If I ain't had them turnovers, this is a 7-6 game. I'm up.
This week he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
Told you. GG though. Can't be mad.
I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball.
Look where he threw the fucking ball at, man. I gotta get this nigga off my team, bro. I swear to God, Matt Jones, I gotta get him off my roster. I keep saying it, bro, every week, bro. Look where he threw that fucking ball at, bro. It's crazy, bro. Without those turnovers, bro, I'm in the game, bro. This nigga is ass, bro. I'm getting rid of his ass. The first sight I get, his ass is gone.
That they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side.
Oh my fucking God, man.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Arizona.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
Good shit, my boy.
Prater for the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do in play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Escaping the pressure right.
This nigga.
Downfield, so he'll throw it away. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 104 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Edwards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Harris will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point safely through as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Flushed out right.
What? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
Before they work it across midfield.
Shit is crazy, bro.
Time through the air. 32 yards.
Even with a big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Back to throw it. Murray. And now here's another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Second and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
GG.
They run again with Harris. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag.
Wow, that's crazy.
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss.
GG, I had too many turnovers.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call